Okay, so I just realized that I accidentally made the wrong video first. So, um, I explained the harder part of it, where this one is going to be a lot easier. So I'm just going to pick like maybe 5 or 6 examples on your homework here and show these examples, and hopefully that'll help you. So let's start. Sorry, the sun's going down and we have terrible lighting in our house. So hopefully you can see this okay. Okay, so let's try number 12. So this is on just the radical one. So if I have the square root of 18, that means that there's an invisible 2 right there. So that means that if there's an invisible 2, I have to find buddies of 2. And I'm going to re-explain this actually because I want you to actually watch this video first, and I'm going to send this one to you first. Okay, so I tell my students that you have to have gang members to come out of this jail right here. So that's a jail. So you have to come out of the jail, and this number here tells you how many gang members you need to get out. In this case, if there's no number there, it's an invisible 2. So I just write a 2 there if there's no number. So we have to make a factor tree. So we have to show what number will you multiply to get 18. So there's more than one option. So I know that 6 times 3 gets me that. And then you're just going to break it down until you get to prime numbers. Prime numbers meaning that you cannot multiply anything besides 1 in itself. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, and then it doesn't really matter after that. So I can go further. So this one's a prime. 6 times would be 2 times 3, and those are prime. So we need gang members of 2. So I have 2 3s. So it takes 2, but only 1 can make it out alive. So the other guy sacrificed his life for his gang member. So 1 3 gets to come out, and 2 doesn't have a gang buddy, so he's stuck inside all alone. That's it. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do square root of, and we're going to do 18. So that's the third root. Oh my goodness, I wasn't seeing where I was writing. Third root of 40. Okay, so I know that 40 is 4 times 10. 4 goes down to 2 times 2, which are prime, and this can go down to 2 times 5. So I need buddies of 3. So I have 1, 2, 3 2s. So the gang of 2, only 1 can come out. So 2 of them sacrifice their lives. Wow. And then cube root of 5 doesn't have any gang members, so he's stuck inside. Okay, let's look at the next. Let's do, I'm going to do 24. Square root of 20, x to the 15th, y to the third. There's no number on the shelf, so I'm just going to write a 2. Whoops. So I'm finding buddies of 2. So here it would go down to 2 times 10, 2 times 5, and those are prime. So I need buddies of 2. So 1 2 can come out, and then 1 5 is stuck inside. Okay, now for 15, x to the 15, this is what it would be like. I'm going to write right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I feel like I lost count, so I have to count 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're good. So we have to find buddies of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can take out x to the 7th, and 1 guy is stuck inside. Which you're not going to want to have to write out 15 x's, because sometimes that number is going to get even bigger. So this is what it's really doing, is if you're trying to find buddies of 2, you're just dividing by 2, and then whatever's not circled is your remainder. So 15 divided by 2 would be 7, remainder 1. So let's say that I had, let's practice this before we move on. Let's say cube root of x to the 25th. So I would do 25 divided by 3. So the closest multiple of 3 to 25 would be 24. So 24, so 25 divided by 3, 24 divided by 3 is 8. So x to the 8th could come out. Cube root of, there's a remainder 1, so x to the 1 would be inside. So again, 25 divided by 3 equals 8 remainder 1. So 8 comes out and 1 stays inside. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I didn't explain that great. Okay, and then y to the 3. 3 divided by 2. So I can get 1 can come out because 3 divided by 2 is 1, remainder 1. So 1 goes inside. Okay, let me do a couple more of these. Let's do 40. We're going to do 50. 50. So cube root of 250. Oh, that's a big number without a calculator. Hopefully I can do it. Y to the 9th. Z to the 15th. Okay, let's start with the number first. So 250 is 25 times 10. It's 5 times 2, those are prime. 5 times 5, and those are prime. So I just did a factor tree. So I need a gang of 3, so 1, 2, 3. So 1, 5 gets to come out. And I'm going to make my cube root here, and 1, 2 is going to be stuck inside. Okay, 6 divided by 3 is 2 with no remainder, so x to the 2 gets to come out. 9 divided by 3 is 3 even, so 3 get to come out, no remainders. 15 divided by 3 is 5 with no remainders, so z to the 5th. And so nobody's left inside but that 2. That's your answer. Okay, let's do, I think 60 is the last hardest one. Yeah, let's do 60. I'm going to squeeze that right here. Hopefully it'll fit. So we have 15 plus root 50 y cubed all over 10. Okay, so let's start by reducing that square root of 50. So I'm going to write a little factor tree over here. So I know that's 5 times 10. I know that's 2 times 5. So there's nothing there, so it's an invisible 2. So I need buddies of 2. So 1 5 is going to be able to come out. So 15 plus, okay, a 5 came out of there. And then a 2 is stuck inside. So square root of 2. And then 3 divided by 2 is 1. Remainder 1. And then we have it all over 10. Okay, now the last thing that you have to do on these is you're just going to look at the number here, here, and here and see if there's a number that can go into all of them, then they can be divided by it. So 5 can go into all of these. It can go into here 3 times, into here once, and into here twice. So we just rewrite it like that. So you're only looking at those 3 numbers. Sometimes we think that we're looking inside the radical, but you can't divide in the radical because these guys don't have radicals, so they're not like terms. So you're just looking at what separates the plus or if there were a minus. So number here, here, and then on the bottom. Okay, so we'd have 3 plus 1y root 2y all over 2. That's our answer. Okay, I hope these help. Let me know if you have more questions as you're getting ready for your final. I'd love to help you.